Just a day after his death, a lifelong friend of Barry Humphries has criticised Melbourne's major comedy festival over its treatment of the comedy legend in 2019. Actor Miriam Margolyes has spoken out, saying Humphries was hurt and saddened when the Melbourne International Comedy Festival removed his name from its top award in 2019 in response to his comments about transgender people. Margolyes says she disagreed with his political views but loved the comedian dearly.
Tributes have come from around the world after Barry Humphries' death. He's being remembered as a comic genius. Details of his funeral are still to be announced. Steph Ferrier has been following the story from Melbourne for us this morning. Morning, Steph. So first of all, let's just deal with this issue. So the comedian's being remembered as an industry trailblazer, but his latest years weren't the smoothest.
They certainly weren't, Mads. Good morning. And Miriam Margolyes has made these comments saying that she was friends with Barry Humphries since she was 17. And while she always thought that he was an amazing, talented and witty comic genius, her views really differed quite sharply politically from his. But she says that nevertheless, she is absolutely outraged by the fact that, in her words, the Melbourne International Comedy Festival cancelled him. Now, this is in relation to the namesake Barry Award because, of course, he was instrumental in founding the festival. And he held that honour for the Barry Award from 2010 until 2019. But his name was stripped from that honour after he made comments about the transgender community in 2018. And as you just heard a little second ago, she said that he had more talent in his little finger than all of them put together in all of their bodies. This is what she had to say about that.
He loved to make people laugh. And I think he was very hurt and saddened by what happened after the Melbourne Festival, the so-called comedy festival. And he was acerbic and he was often quite nasty, but he was a genius. And sometimes you just have to accept that.
And so that was Miriam Margolyes talking about the fact that she was so upset about what had happened to him in his later years by the Melbourne International Comedy Festival. Now, they have put out a statement saying that he was an amazing provocateur, but that obviously that his views had obviously differed from some. And they said that the award for that outstanding show was renamed to reinforce the equality and diversity that the festival community has always championed, saying that some of the views that he had made had baffled the comedy community as well. So at this stage, we still haven't heard whether or not there will be a state funeral for Barry Humphries here in Melbourne. The Victorian government says that it is in conversation with the Humphries family.
OK, thanks, Steph.